Hi there, it's Kute here, sending you big love wherever you are right now. Today's video blog is about being and speaking the truth. Why is it so difficult for us to speak the truth, to share what we really feel with those around us, to be who we really are? And so often we contort ourselves, we lie, we hide, we pretend to be something that we're not. We say yes when we mean no. Maybe we've done certain things and we harbor all these secrets inside because deep down we're afraid. The fear, we hide from our loved ones, from our lovers, from our wives, from our spouses. What are the truths that you're not telling? What are the truths that you're suppressing? From being a very young child, all of us, we learn a certain way of being. We learn unconsciously most of the time that we have to be a certain way in order to be loved by our mother, or if we're a certain way, or if we learn to suppress parts of ourselves and stuff certain emotions, certain feelings, certain ways of natural impulses and ways of being. We learn to stuff these down so that we can be loved, and we disconnect from the full, authentic expression of our being. What truths, my friends, are you not telling? What lies are you telling? What truths are you not telling? What parts of yourself have you suppressed, disconnected from, stuffed down? The deep fear is, if I'm really who I am, if I really tell you what's on my mind, if I really express some stuff that I've done and let you into my world and open up, then the deep fear is you won't love me anymore. So in an effort to be loved, so we're really afraid that we won't be loved, we're really afraid that we'll be abandoned, we're really afraid that we're going to be alone, so we hide ourselves, right? And also, many times we're afraid of speaking the truth to someone because we're afraid of hurting them. We're also afraid of telling ourselves the truth about what we really feel inside. Maybe this relationship is not working for me, and we pretend, or maybe you might be telling yourself a lie about your job or your current work situation, or a situation with your family member. And we're often, one of the games I've seen that we play that keep us stuck is this game of confusion, this game of, I call it, I don't know. I don't really know what I want with my life. I don't really know what my life purpose is. I don't really know if this job works. I don't really know, So I believe that this game of confusion, the game of I don't know, is one of the greatest things that robs us. There is a part of us that knows everything. There's a part of us that knows everything because we are everything, right? So I think one of the most important things to live an authentic life is to speak the truth and to tell yourself the truth. I say, look, being happy and living an authentic life is quite simple, not always easy. It's simple in that if you're willing to feel the truth, embrace the truth, acknowledge the truth, speak the truth, live the truth, you will be free. Yes, there will be people in your life that leave you. Yes, there will be many people that don't like you for it. Yes, there will be you might lose some friends, you may lose certain relationships, but I believe that whatever you end up losing by speaking the truth was not really aligned with who you were in the first place. So if you want to find out who your friends really are, speak the truth. And those that don't like it, those that say, I'm not going to be your friends anymore, those that fall by the wayside, let it fall apart. Because what remains, that by being who you are, what remains will be in authentic alignment with who you really are. Many times we end up creating a level of success by being someone that we're not, or by being someone that we think we need to be. And even if you achieve the world, the Grammy, an Oscar, millions of dollars, or build a business, or create a certain life, by being the person that you think you need to be, it's never really fulfilling, because deep down you might be living a lie. You might be living a lie. So who is it that you think you need to be in order to be loved? Who is it, my friends, that you think you need to be in order to be successful? The truth. The truth. When you live the truth and you speak the truth of who you are, and when you're being who you are, you access a source of power. You access a source of alignment. I believe that manifesting an authentic life, happiness, joy, manifesting your heart desires is all to do with being aligned. And in order to be aligned, you must live the truth. When you live the truth, you are free. When you speak the truth of your being, you are free. And I believe by living the truth, speaking the truth, being who you really are, not only will your life come into alignment, but you will begin to attract people into your life that aren't simply in your life or loving you or being your friends or being in relationship with you based on who you're pretending to be or based on an illusion. They're really in relationship with you because of who you are, because you're revealing yourself, you're expressing yourself. And so you will attract, by speaking the truth and being who you are, you will attract to you those that truly see you, those that truly love you, those that truly resonate, are a vibrational match with who you really are. To me, this is freedom. This is real freedom. So if there's something you've been suppressing, my friends, if there's something you've been harboring, here's a few questions to sit with. Number one, what are the lies that I've been telling myself? What is the BS I've been telling myself? What are the lies I've been spinning? What am I pretending to not know? Your willingness to tell the truth to yourself and own the truth to yourself is the key to set you free. The truth will set you free, but it might first shake up your life. And so often we're afraid sometimes to speak the truth to ourselves because we're afraid of the consequences. I might have to leave my job. I might have to leave my relationship. Here's something I want you to sit with. Even if you don't take action on what you know, even if you don't leave the relationship, even if you don't leave your job, even if you don't do what you know you need to do, just the act of telling yourself the truth. I know I'm in a job that isn't in alignment with my soul, but I'm afraid to leave because I don't know how I'm going to survive. I'm staying in this job simply for the money. I'm selling out. To just tell yourself the honest truth rather than pretending you don't know starts an inner process inside. And just to feel the fact of, I hate my job and I'm selling out, will create a certain pain inside that you'll be forced to feel by telling the truth and not avoiding by denying or lying. So number one, what are the lies I'm telling? What am I pretending to not know? Number two, what is it costing me to lie? What is not speaking the truth to my wife, to my friends? What is not speaking the truth costing me? Because when you've done something or you're harboring something inside and you're not speaking it, maybe you did something in the past, or you did something while you were in a relationship, maybe you cheated, maybe you did something and it's just eating you up inside. It's burning away at your self-esteem. There's a deep part of you psychologically that will feel like, well, I'm not really worthy of love. And often what ends up happening when you withhold the truth, let's say in a relationship, there's a part of you that starts feeling unworthy of love. That shame, that guilt builds up, and often it creates a barrier between you and the other person. Because if they only knew, then they wouldn't love me. So I believe that the truth, speaking the truth, serves everyone's evolution. Their personalities might not like it, but their souls will be served by you speaking the truth. And that doesn't mean just dropping a bomb, but that means opening your heart. That means the willingness to be courageous, the willingness to be vulnerable, the willingness to say, look, I have something to share with you. The willingness to open your heart, to take the risk, to also give the other person the honor, the dignity, and the opportunity to know so that they might be served, because there's likely some stuff, some evolutionary things that are in process and some growth that is available for the other person by you speaking the truth. But it also gives them the choice, because if the other person that you're dealing with doesn't know what you've done or what you're thinking or what you're going through, then they also don't have the dignity of the choice as to how they can really relate to you and where you're at and what you've done. So be willing to speak the truth with compassion. That's the key. With compassion. And when you speak the truth with compassion to someone, you're open, you're honest, you take full responsibility, like, hey, here's my part, here's what I've done. The willingness to take full responsibility, the willingness to face the consequences of your actions and stand present to hold the space for the other person as you speak your truth, and the willingness to rearrange your actions, not just say sorry, but actually rearrange your actions to show up and do stuff differently. So back to the beginning. What are the lies that you're speaking? What is it costing you? Ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of will happen if I speak the truth? What is it I'm afraid of? And so often we run from what we're afraid of, but I believe when you can simply face it, this is what I'm afraid of, and just face it and make peace with it, there's a great liberation, there's a great freedom. I always say nothing is worth your freedom. Nothing is worth compromising your truth. Nothing is worth that. So what is it I'm afraid of will happen as a consequence? But also on the flip side, the next question, what great thing might happen by speaking the truth? What great thing might evolve? Maybe you'll recreate your relationship. Maybe you'll find out a deeper level of intimacy. Maybe you'll end up leaving your job, but create the space and a vacuum for new opportunities, new possibilities to emerge in your life. When you're holding on to the old stuff, there is no space. There's no space for life to flow, because you're clogging up the flow of your life with old stuff. Speaking the truth clears the space so you can get down to what's real, either real in your life, real within yourself, real within your relationship, real at work. It's simple, but not always easy. And then ask yourself, what is the action that you need to take? Is there an action you need to take in order to facilitate speaking the truth? As I've said, my friends, it takes deep courage to be who you are. It takes deep courage to speak the truth. It takes deep courage. But the truth will serve everyone and everyone's soul evolution. And at the end of the day, my friends, isn't that what it's really about? Your souls and everyone else's souls evolving authentically to the highest. The truth is a huge catalyst for your greater soul's evolution. Speak it, express it, be it, and you'll be blessed. If you enjoyed this video blog, I want to ask that you share it with all of your friends and loved ones, and you'll receive weekly updates from me in your inbox on a regular basis. Sending you big love wherever you are. Love now.